Morning everybody. Well, it's 10:41 on Friday and we're in New Orleans. Saturday, sorry, I do apologise. And we're in New Orleans. So we're driving around the Bourbon Street area and it looks like we've actually come here where Mardi Gras is going to start. So what this video is going to be is literally me driving up and down the streets of New Orleans, seeing what's happening during the day, and we'll also do one during the night when they're actually partying. So we're trying to get towards the seafront or the bay, which is behind us, but it's all one-way street. So while we're doing that, we're just going to literally drive around, and again, the camera is mounted on a thing on the window, and the roads are a little bit rough here, but we are going to be driving slow because you have to drive slow around here anyway. So this is the French Quarter, which is smack in the middle of New Orleans and where Mardi Gras takes place. Pedestrians seem to take precedent here, so I'm having to stop all the time here. And there seems to be random people standing in the middle of the street for some apparent reason, but hey ho. So as I said, we'll do it during the daytime so we can have a good look at what's going on during the daytime, and then tonight we'll have a drive around during the night while people are partying. I also believe that if you go online and if you just type in New Orleans webcam, you'll be able to see a live webcam of this area. So if you go on that webcam, you might see us driving around. I'll let you know later what time we'll be driving around. So if I turn right here, this is going to head us towards the seafront or bayfront or whatever it is.
We hope.
We hope. If you ever do come to New Orleans and drive, you do have to be very careful. So for obvious reasons, while we're driving around, we have our doors locked.
And windows up.
And windows up, obviously.
As advised.
As advised. You know, when you come to places like this...
Union Jack.
Oh, nice Union Jack there.
UK.
While you're... my God, this street's rough.
Oh, jeepers.
This street is rough. So you just, if you do come out driving here, yeah, you just have to be sensible. If an area looks dodgy, it probably is dodgy. So just keep away from it.
All the decorations being put up.
So we're not 100% sure if we've come into Mardi Gras or it's just starting. But we'll get more details later. But there does seem to be an awful lot of people around.
What terrible it is.
Considering it's still early in the morning. I'd say it's only 11:15 in the morning. Right, let's turn this way. Okay, let's see where this takes us. We could be coming towards the seafront now.
Hopefully.
I'm not sure if it is a sea or a bay. I think it may be a bay actually.
God, these roads are rough. You can't park on this side because it's a fire lane. I feel like a bobblehead. Ow. Blimey. Ruff, 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 ruff. Want to see a new in New Orleans. It's a one-way system, is it?
Yeah, I'm going to have to join that queue there by the looks of it.
It's letting you go, Chris. It's letting you
I
go.
can't because I've got a car there.
Okay. Missed it.
Definitely the French Quarter. That's the
This
French
is the
flag.
market.
So this is the market on our right hand side by the French Quarter.
All the little shops.
So this seems to be
Okay.
the outside of the French Quarter here. To be fair, I'm only doing this video to wind up Pete. It's not your boy Leroy, because he's always going on about how he wants to go to New Orleans. And then he's also going on about how he won't get his injections. We've got our injections so we can come to New Orleans.
Well, to be fair, they never checked for
Yeah.
anything anyway, so it doesn't really make any
Yeah.
difference.
As Karen was saying, the irony of it is, we've had our injections and we got all the relevant paperwork to show that we've got our COVID-19 injections to get to the country.
They weren't interested.
And nobody asked us to check. Nobody's checked anything whatsoever.
So it's a farce.
So it's a complete farce. So I have no idea. Perhaps
That's the inside market too.
oh, there's another
That's
mark
like
on the
a
left
flea
hand side.
market, that one.
That's cool.
Right, the car park should be here somewhere. If I remember
Yeah, so we've got
rightly.
some mark. So what we're trying to look for now is we're trying to look for a central car park, so we can park the car properly, and also know where it is, and also know where it's safe.
No, we just don't need to get lost because you
Yeah.
always get us lost
Yeah, so
without fail. Sat nav
Wouldn't
or
be a
not.
holiday if we didn't get lost at least 3 or 4 times.
well, that's the
Well,
fun of
with,
it.
with your dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Sat nav or
And like I
not.
say, don't forget, if you do park on the street, make sure you park the same way as every other vehicle's parking. Because I've been caught on that before, where I parked the opposite direction, and even though I paid for parking, I still got a ticket.
And that was a
Are
pain.
they parked up?
They're parked.
They're parked up, okay.
There's a car park.
This flea market looks
I
good.
just don't know where you're going to park, that's all.
Okay, I'm just going to turn down this way because there doesn't seem to be any parking here. But we can just have another 5-10 minute drive around, and then we'll find a parking space. As you can see, it's very congested here, and you can't drive very fast. Well, you wouldn't want to anyway. The speed limit's about 15 miles an hour, and I'm probably doing about 5 miles an hour.
There's something here for everybody as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
There seems to be. We'll
There
just
is-
turn down this direction, and there seems to be a French Market loading zone, authorised vehicles only. I think that's going on to that bit there. So
Yeah,
if we drive down here, if you look as we turn, you'll see all these vans with graffiti all over them. I don't know what the relevance of that is. I don't know if people live in these vans or
Mr. Dave?
it's just street art. I'm not sure.
No, they're on the market. They're market stall holders.
Yeah, or market stall holders. Somebody's just pulling up here. So,
All graffiti though.
as you say, there's quite a lot of vans which have got graffiti all over them, but it seems to be.
That's a big
They
one.
may live in them. I don't know,
Possibly.
to be honest. Mind the gentleman.
Okay, some dude just walking past. As you say, if you do drive around here, guys, the pedestrians seem to have precedent over vehicles driving around. So, just be a little bit careful. Be aware of what's going on around you.
It's half the time they don't even look.
Oh. It's like being at home then.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It's a bit like Blackpool in the middle of the summer, to be fair.
Brains at
Tourists.
home.
Baines at home, I'm on holiday.
Yep. It seems that there's definitely a lot going on. The market seems to be pretty full here, and it's on a grid system like most of America, but it's a lot of one ways on this system. So
This is one way too.
yep,
Mark, they've all the way down there.
Going back where we started.
yep we are.
We have to. Yeah, it's one way system.
Okay, so guys, just a quick trip around the market. So we're just going to go and find a parking space now. So I'll keep it running on the video for a bit. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, all that normal stuff. I would stick a like and subscribe thing on here, but I wouldn't know how to. So as I said, at the moment I'm only video recording on my iPad, so I haven't got all this technical stuff like It's Not Your Boy Leroy or Walk on the Wild Side or Rick Beyond the Edge. So I haven't got all this technical stuff. This is literally just filming on my iPad, and what you get is what you get. I can't do editing on it. I can't insert things.
Sharing your experiences.
But this is real life. This is what it's like. Right, let's just drive around here. Let's see what's
There's a
going.
car park.
Okay, I'm going to turn this way because this takes us along the other grid of Bourbon Street. Is it Bourbon Street or Bourbon?
Bourbon.
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 Bourbon or Bourbon, I'm not quite sure which one it is.
Bourbon like the
Depends.
chocolate.
You can park there, it's parking.
Yeah.
You missed it then. There you go, park. You're not getting down there because he's.
I've got a couple of people loading, so we'll just be here. Seems to be an awful lot of graffiti. Now, there's some of it's street graffiti, and there's some of it just basic graffiti. So I'm being told there's a lot of voodoo stuff here, and later on we're going to go round some of the graveyards. Now, the graveyards in New Orleans are all above water, all above ground because of the high water table. So they have to put them above ground, because if they don't, they're basically the bodies all get submerged in water.
They pop up.
They pop up and start floating and stuff like that. So we are going to be going down some graveyards later, which will be interesting if you're morbid like us.
It's not its history.
So it is very colourful here, there's no doubt about that. So we'll just drive straight down this way here.
Right, cheers.
Keep going. If you go down there, you can end up going back around on yourself. Go back where you just came from. A big park in the middle of
Yeah, big park in the middle of nowhere here.
everybody. There's a lot of very old buildings here. Well, that have been restored after Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah, and also while we're here, we're going to try and find out a little bit of history of Hurricane Katrina, because apparently there's still some properties that haven't been cleaned up or changed whatsoever since
They've been left as monuments.
they've been left as monuments, as Karen's just said. So we'll no doubt have a look at them while we're here.
The big, I don't know what that says. What do you see?
Okay, that seems to be the French Quarter behind us, I think. So we're just basically driving around at the moment, just getting our bearings, as I said. Where should we go? Straight over or right?
Right,
Right.
Okay, we're turning right. I'll just wait
in a
for this.
minute.
Wait for this dude to go past. Oh, or dudette. I'm not quite sure.
I think it's
Anything
Julia.
goes.
Or we're in America, be non-binary, whatever that bloody means. Okay, so yep, we're still driving here, as you can see. So I think if we go straight down to the end, turn right, that should bring us to the seesaw.
Look at them
It was a
working
dudette.
on a roof
Look at that
on your
horse.
right.
Oh, can you see the dudes on the roof at the top?
Oh.
Oh, look at the horse going past. Look at the horse going past to start with. There's a
Mardi
quick
Gras
one.
horse.
And there's another one going past now.
That's not a horse, that's a mule.
The mule.
That's a mule. They're mules, they're not horses.
The mules then.
The mule. And if you see the dudes on top of the roof there,
To your right.
now they're either doing a lot of work or nicking the lead.
One of them.
There's no scaffolding, that's for sure.
Yeah. There's
No,
cer-
they're
there's cer-
replacing the roof.
yeah. There's certainly no health and safety restrictions going on here. No scaffolding, no ropes, no helmets. Just,
no, nothing.
just stood on the roof, walking around,
Taking the towels off with
taking
spades.
the towels off with
Spades.
Rubber.
with spades and
Yeah, the spades. They're
Yeah.
using spades. Like little spades, look.
yeah, you can see that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
they're
checking. You can actually see that on the video. You can. So it's
We'll
just
see
on the
more
right
as we
hand
go.
side of the video. And it looks like we can cross over now.
We'll see a bit more as we go past the post.
Okay, so you
Look
can
at them.
see the dudes up there.
European Union would have a field day.
Yeah. You imagine Blackpool Council going past these dudes on the roof doing that without any scaffolding.
Can't
Well,
imagine that going down
That would depend on whether they're friends with the people in the council,
Yeah.
or whether they got away with it or not.
So we're gonna should we turn
Oh,
right
this-
here.
Yep.
These houses are nice.
So these seem to be
These
they seem to be
So
some.
colourful.
bright pink and yellow houses.
So this we seem to be just on the right hand side. Well, it depends which way you're looking at it. Left hand side of the French Quarter, and these are where
Houses.
people live by the looks of it. It's getting quite warm here, as you can see. I'm just going to turn the air conditioning up a little bit. It's getting quite warm here.
They are nice little houses, aren't they? All wooden. All wooden houses.
So this is obviously the areas that one of the areas that got completely devastated by Hurricane Katrina all them years ago. Anyone remember what year that was?
2008, I think. Or
Okay, well if we're wrong, just stick it in the thing below. We've got a Welsh flag there on the right hand side,
A Ukrainian flag.
a Ukrainian flag,
There's the LGBT.
obviously the
LGBT flag.
LBGQZYX flag there, or whatever all the letters are this week. So we're going to carry on going straight.
Aren't they all painted lovely bright colours? Mardi Gras flags.
Another Ukraine flag up there on the right hand side. Oh, another pothole.
And we complain.
Last time I saw a pothole this big, I was watching The Walking Dead.
Oh my God, it's getting warm. Let me just turn this up a
It's
little
not
bit.
that warm.
Okay, I'm going to go to the top here. And geographically, if I'm right, we should be on the seesaw again.
Oh, we're not by a brick wall.
They're all contained.
And there's an American forklift truck.
And an American muffler.
Obviously, some kind of distribution industrial site here.
And this is where we parked last time.
I can't remember.
No, it's not.
Well, this is two-way traffic here, so I'll just drive along here and see where it takes us.
We're back where we started.
Uh,
Car park's here somewhere, where it was. There's a car park somewhere.
okay,
Across the road.
so
Car park's over there. See?
Go right.
You have to go right.
okay, so I'm going right here.
You can't.
Okay, I just got the bird. Somebody was very, very naftily stuck their middle finger up to me.
Because you're in the wrong road, that's why. You're meant to go that way.
Okay,
You've come across the...
but I'm English. I can do
It
what I
doesn't
like.
matter. You know how to drive on the roads.
Coming here, bloody foreigners, nicking our bloody women, nicking our jobs.
I wouldn't mind. She's a foreigner herself.
Yeah.
You should catch up to her and let me drag her out the car.
No.
We were in the wrong road.
No, we weren't.
Yes,
they,
we were.
they was in the wrong
Yes, you
because
were.
we're tourists. We're allowed to do whatever we like. Tourists do whatever they like. Right, let's have a look at what this says. First 25 spaces, 1 to 25. Pay here upon arrival. If you fail to pay, this pay station will kill you, shoot you, and then gut you. Okay.
Where are you reading?
Okay. So
I've got no idea, but
Okay.
I can't believe I looked to see if that's what it says.
So I'm just going to park up here now, guys. Okay. Pay in advance, right? Space. Okay.
1 to 25 located
It
at
did say don't
entrance.
pay the neighbourhood.
Pay,
Well, what space are we in? Are we?
Located at entrance. I'm assuming so. Okay. Okay, guys, we're now parked up. I'll upload this video as soon as I can, and we'll speak to you later. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later, guys.